Hey everybody, how are you? It's Dove Hammer, and I'm back at you here with another blues harmonica tutorial. Today I was playing my Seidel Sessions steel harmonica in B flat using a backing track that's in the key of F, playing second position harmonica. And today's subject is how to upgrade your blues harmonica solos. And I'm talking about if you are a beginner and you're just getting into this and you want to make a difference, you want to make your solos sound not like as if you're a beginner, but make them sound good. Because really, even if you're not very experienced, if you've learned the basics, you can make something that sounds good and meaningful on a blues harmonica. And there's a few small things that, if you pay attention to them, will make the difference between sounding kind of weak like a beginner and sounding like somebody who knows what he's doing. I'm going to give you just a couple of these tips. Tip number one, make your bends count. If you've learned how to bend a note, a lot of times you'll see people who get all excited. Oh, I'm playing a blues harmonica, so I go, it's your bends are not just to make that kind of wah-wah effect. Bends give you extra legitimate notes that you can use that are supposedly not there on the harmonica, and you're using them, the blue notes. So make them count. Make the bend go exactly where you want it to be. That doesn't mean you can't use the bend up for an effect. A lot of great blues harmonica players, you listen to the solos, you'll always hear Little Walter and others doing that kind of stuff, and they go, but it's never wild or random. It's always starting from the half-step bend, going all the way up. Make it count. Go through those bends like you mean it, Okay? That's tip number one. Make sure your bends are exact. Here's tip number two. Don't blow out on hole number 4 when you're in the one chord. Okay? What's the one chord? If we're in the key of F, like in this one on my B flat harmonica, that's all 4 of the first bars. The whole beginning of it is in F. So I don't want to blow on that B flat. It's part of the scale, but so I can pass through it. I can use it as a passing note. But if I stay there for a long time, or if I end with it or begin on it, it's going to sound weak. So use that note, the blow 4. Don't get stuck on that unless you're on the 5th or 6th bar when the chord is actually there. Otherwise, use it as a passing note. Go but don't go when the whole band is here, because it's just weak. So stay off that 4 blow when you're in the one chord. Hope that was understood. It's a little bit hard to explain, but hope it was understood. And here's tip number 3. Make your warbles count. Okay, everybody loves the warble, the infamous blues warble. That's when you go really fast between holes 4 and 5, or between holes 3 and 4. 2 adjacent holes that I'm just going between them really quickly, like this. Or, now that's really cool. If you learn how to do that, and everybody thinks, wow, you're a blues genius. And it is. It's very cool. But A, don't overuse it, because then people start feeling like that's all you know how to do. And B, when you do it, make it sound good. How do you make it sound good? First of all, make sure you don't stray from those 2 notes. Use only the 2 notes that you chose, 4 and 5, or 3 and 4 in this example. Because if you are sloppy and you just kind of slide off into the next note that's to the right and the next note that's to the left, like, or, that sounds sloppy. But if I'm just going in time to the song, a warble is always also in time with the song. If this is my 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to do with the rhythm. I'm exact on the rhythm. I'm splitting that time equally between those 2 notes, like a metronome, and only on those 2 notes, and not accidentally hitting other notes I didn't mean. If you hit notes that accidentally that you didn't mean, it starts to sound sloppy. So those are my 3 tips for today for upgrading your blues harmonica solos. A, make your bends count. B, make your warbles count. C, don't use that 4 blow unless you're on the 4 chord. Use it as a passing note, but don't land on it. Don't stay on it for a long time. I hope these things help you. And if you do, if you like this clip, please give me the thumbs up down there. A little like is always well appreciated. And I also appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment sections. If you have any subjects that you'd actually like me to make a tutorial about, feel free to write it down there. I will answer all questions. I'll try to fulfill all those requests. And thanks for watching.